making sure things are on the evidence. And so I've had the pleasure of knowing Sara as an inquisitive medical student, a bright resident aspiring to start an academic career, a junior colleague who quickly jumped beyond my meager attempts at mentoring to a trusted and loyal friend and peer in medical education. My journey at UAMS and that of so many others would have been tremendously less fulfilling if Sara hadn't been here to help us all be better as residents, students, internists, and physicians. Now here's the real side. You ain't dancing? You're gonna be on the dance floor. And so again, we're honoring her with the Abernathy Award, the highest award that our chapter can give. And what would medicine be without an Osler quote? He said, jaundice is a disease that your friends diagnose. That doesn't apply. But professionalism, teaching expertise, love of medicine, and mentorship are all things friends and colleagues should diagnose. And Sara Tariq has all of these diseases. And I'm honored to present Sara with the 2013 Arkansas ACP Abernathy Award.
Can we have some lights? She cannot take pictures. Lights back, please. Yeah. So now we can take pictures.
I think, Bob, you've actually almost left me speechless. Thank you so much for those kind words. And thank you all so much for giving me this award. As Bob sort of initially referred to, my father came here in 1967 after essentially being homeless in India, where that was ravaged by war. And so he came here for one reason, which was to ensure that he didn't have to fight for the education for his children. And so for that, I am very, very fortunate. All four of us, we're four sisters. My dad kept trying to have a boy. He kept trying and trying and trying. But I think we've done him pretty proud. We're very, very fortunate for the sacrifices that he and my mom have gone through, because they have been very many. Again, Bob, you shared so many kind words and really sort of all my accomplishments. But really, as we all know, no one is alone in making these accomplishments. My parents, of course, have supported me through some very, very tough times. I'm pretty smart. I met a guy who was going to support me, who's always put me first, has always said, don't worry about me. Your career, you're the one with a great career. You do what you need to do and I'll follow. And so I have been very, very privileged. I have not washed a dish in I don't know how many years. I don't do laundry. I'm a very, very privileged, very lucky woman to have such supportive parents and such a supporting husband. And it is true. I was a chief resident at Brown. I realized that, I think I need to move back to Little Rock. I had Sahara. She was already born. And I thought, being in the East Coast is going to be challenging without a support system. So I was smart enough to know that I needed a support system if I wanted to have a really busy career. And so I thought, let's go back to Little Rock. So I called up Bob and I said, Dr. Hopkins, do you have any island jobs open? Is there any possibility that I could move back to Little Rock? And within a week I had an interview. So I was really very fortunate, and I knew that...
We're not stupid.
So I was very, very fortunate, and this is my 12th year at UMS. I have really, I think being around medical students has kept me young. Being around Bob has kept me on my toes. And being around the residents has done the same thing. It has been truly a joy. I cannot count, I'm so fortunate because I cannot even count on one hand the times that I kind of drug myself out of bed and said, oh my God, I have to go to work today. Every day coming to work is a joy and a privilege, and it's just fun. And if it stops being fun, then we'll have to reconsider things. But every day for the past 12 years has just been a blast at work. And, Bob and Susan Beeland have absolutely spoiled me. Whatever I've asked for, I've sort of gone, Bob, can I do this? I think I want to do this next. Yeah, absolutely. Bob, I think I want to work with a psychiatrist and do eating disorders. Absolutely, go for it. So, so every, Bob, I think I want to try this assisted eating thing. Can I take time away from internal medicine and do this? Absolutely. And so every day, everything that I've asked for has been supported. And so my success really is owed, of course, primarily to my parents, also to my family, and my wonderful husband, Shari, and all my colleagues who have supported me and mentored me throughout these years. And so really every day has been a gift, and today is, just the icing on top of the cake. So I'm really, truly, truly humbled. Humbled to be a part of this organization, to be included in this organization, and absolutely ecstatic to be part of UAMS and internal medicine. So I thank you. Thank you so much.